Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host Derrick Schommer, and today I'm going to review for you some Canadian Club 100% Rye imported Canadian whiskey. It's no E in a Canadian whiskey. Fact. Sometimes. This is the acoustic version. I'm by myself. I'm actually waiting for a co-host to arrive in about 30 minutes. So I figured while I'm here, I've got a camera. I've got me. So let's do it. Let's see. So, made from single grain rye. I don't know what the cost is on this. If I remember, I'll put it at the bottom of the video. But it's been sitting up there, needed to be reviewed. It's about time. It smells really nice. I do. I have a couple different Canadian Club product, and they've always been pretty good. I think they have a challenge in the market right now, but I haven't seen them very often. Do we have Canadian Club at the liquor store?
I don't even
know. It's flavorful, but it seems hot. Nope, 80 proof. 40% alcohol by volume. So it's your standard offering. It's not like some sort of crazy cask strength, barrel strength, special 100 proof edition. It's got a little bit of a nice sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Yes. We have Canadian Club. Canadian Club. I always get that confused. Yeah, Canadian Club, as opposed to clearly Canadian, which is water.
$5.99.
$5.99.
Oh, but that's for $3.75.
$3.75 for $5.99. They don't have
$11 for a $7.50.
of what they have right there.
Oh wait, that's a $7.50 Canadian Club 1858. Yeah, they have rye. $17.99.
So that would be $17.99 at the New Hampshire liquor store.
Oh, that's on sale, so it's regular $19.99.
So you could probably get that on $22 maybe in most places. It's got a little sweetness to it. It doesn't have a lot of oak to it. It has wood flavor, but not oak, like that bright white oak flavor, or even some of the rounded vanilla notes that you get out of, say, a bourbon. It's got a slight amount of sweetness. I don't get too much of a musky rye to it, but it could just be. This is my first drink.
Canadian Club, where Eric is 25.
25 seems about right.
California.
In California. Almost like a little saltiness. Has, I don't know, almost not vegetable, maybe like a fruit, like a dark fruit, berry-like flavor to it. I might need more. I ran out. I almost want to say like a black cherry. Not too insane on black cherry notes, but like the aroma kind of reminds me of almost, not like a cherry whiskey, which has more of a Robitussin usually, but more of almost like a wood, like a cherry wood. Yeah, that's a thing. Cherry wood?
It is.
I'm gonna stick with that. It has cherry wood, a little bit of leather, a little bit of almost like a brown sugar sweetness, hints of muskiness, but not too crazy in your face. Hey, does it have taste notes on the side? Did I win? Oh, look, it does a little bit. Our master distillers bring you a whiskey made from a single grain rye, spicy. I kind of get salty, spicy, kind of work the same for me, kind of like that tequila pepper. Rich, not really. I guess that could be sweet. I don't know. It's hallmark smoothness. It leaves a nice aftertaste, and it's not too insane. At first, I thought it was a little higher proof, but again, as a good guideline for you if you need one, when you're tasting something, especially if you're new at it, but if you're tasting something for the first time that day, my buddy just brought over this new vodka, let me taste it. Oh my god, it's so potent. Your face has to get used to it. You have to get your tongue used to it. So I think what Curtis said at once upon a time is that you should rinse your mouth out with it once or twice, and then take a sip. And I think the rinse part meaning you literally wash it around like a what do you call it, Listerine, and then spit it out. You could drink it, but if you do that habitually over a course of a tasting of 4 or 5 things, you're gonna find by the end you're sloppy drunk. It's kind of subtle, so this I think would work best in a product or in a cocktail that calls really for just this to kind of highlight. So like a Sazerac, something that's like rye center focus with, yeah, a little bit of vermouth, maybe a lime or citrus, a small tad, maybe a rinse of absinthe, which kind of falls in the Sazerac category. Something that's really, I'd say, almost a 2-to-1 ratio or 2-1-1 ratio of this. I wouldn't get too crazy throwing it into a cocktail like a Long Island iced tea. That's a waste of your time. Just use like a $14 bourbon or whiskey for that. But it's definitely, it's nice, a good price for what you get for the tastes. It's not too aggressive, so it's not going to really call out too much in a very complicated cocktail. But I could see this would be something that people could sip. And sipping is always nice, especially for $24.99. Don't forget, share and subscribe. If you're new here, what you want to do is you want to go to homecocktailmenu.com and download the CMC Banger book so you can get a nice top greatest hits over the last 8 years of all the cocktails that we would recommend that you drink.
Not all.
Not all. There's 15 of them. But that's all. Just 15. Those, you take 8 years and you boil it into 15 recipes that represent you. And that's what it is. So you can go to homecocktailmenu.com and then there's a slash, but don't do that. Just go there and shop. Yes, it's our co-host selection. Top 15 from all the hosts of the show. We're done. Remember, share this link. We're teaching you how to drink. It's going to go bad and you're going to hate this tequila? No, but what that tells me and you at home, if you have an older bottle of tequila and you have a newer bottle of tequila and you're trying to figure out which one's better and that one's 2.5 years old,